Shalom, Yasharala. I'm your brother Abinai of the South Arm of the Great Millstone Camp here in Trinidad, Heralds of Yahushai, coming to you with another lesson to the Spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. First, we give all honor, all glory, all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakah, Kodash, double honors to the apostles, prophets, and teachers of Great Millstone, our spiritual fathers who rule well. Peace and salutations to the saints Yakim and Aqua to follow this truth in all diligence and all sincerity. Just coming to you with another short lesson here. Of Zephaniah 3 and 8. Dealing with the prey, and what you understand a prey to be. Prey usually would be, in the animal kingdom, the prey would be the animals that are fed upon by other animals. The prey usually provides sustenance to other animals when other animals consume their body. Right? So, in the scriptures, in Zephaniah 3:8, Zephaniah 3:8, it says, did I put the Zephaniah? I put Zechariah here. Zephaniah 3:8. It says, "Therefore wait ye upon me, saith Yahweh, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy." Now, Zephaniah 3:8 clearly says the Father is telling us, Israel, to wait on him. Right? He said, until the day he rises up to the prey. Who is the prey? In this verse, the prey would be Esau, Edom, and the other nations. Now, while in today's society they occupy the position as predators, they are not actually the predators in the eyes of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. They are the prey. They were created to be ruled over by Israel. So that prey that we as Israelites supposed to wait for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to rise up against is Esau, Edom, and the other nations. Right? And he said that he may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them his indignation. Indignation is righteous hatred. Right? So even though you see they occupy the position of predators, they are not actually predators. So how could a people who originally was prey arise to the level of being a predator? It's very simple. For the disobedience of our people, our forefathers, when they fail to keep the covenant, when they fail to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Hence the reason we are at this low estate. Now, when you understand what a prey is, as I just go into it, a prey must be consumed. So, if the other nations are the prey that the Lord is going to consume, did the Lord say he would consume Jacob also? No, he did not. This is why, you see, understanding these little breakdowns proves beyond the shadow of a doubt that salvation is only for Israel. The Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is only dealing with Israel. Malachi 3:6 says, remember, a predator eats the prey to receive nourishment and sustenance. It says, "For I am Yahweh, I change not. Therefore ye sons of Jacob are not consumed." When the predator consumes the prey, he gets all the nutrients that he needs to be strong and healthy. So the Lord is rising up to the prey, which is Esau, Edom, and the other nations, not to consume them, meaning literally consume them, but to destroy them. And the only people the Lord said he will not destroy, he will not consume, is the sons of Jacob. Now, the use of the word prey in the Bible is also an allegory to refer to people. Not just heathens, but also Israelites. So I just want to show you a few scriptures to prove that, right? So let's go to Judges chapter 8, verses 24 to 25. It says, And Gideon said unto them, I would desire a request of you, that ye would give me every man the earring of his prey. And for they had golden earrings, because they were the Ishmaelites. So that verse is clearly telling you that the use of the word prey, it does be used also to refer to a people. Right? And in this context, the heathen are our prey. Right? And they answered, We will willingly give them. And they spread a garment, and did cast therein every man the earring of his prey. Proving, one scripture proving that the word prey is an allegory to men. Right? And you see, in this context here, referring to the heathen as prey. Let's get another one, Isaiah 10 and 2. Isaiah 10 and verse 2. It says, we start from verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees. And we know who that is, who is responsible for that. And that right grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that the widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. So because Esau Edom is in that position today where he's ruling over all, he has made the children of Israel his prey, the widows and the fatherless. You know, not physically consuming them, which they do from time to time, but more so consuming them by what? Making them suffer in bitter bondage. They're not allowed to prosper and enjoy a particular lifestyle that these Edomites enjoy. They always want you on that lower state. Right? Now, let me show you. Now, those were two precepts to show you that praise reference to people. Right? I'm going to show you precepts that the use of the word pray was also used pertaining to Israel. So let's go to 2 Kings 21 and verse 14. Now, it's important to note that Israel will be a prey for a short period of time. That would be our various captivities. We were never created to be the prey. We were created to rule over the prey. So this is 2 Kings chapter 21 and verse 14. It says, I will forsake the remnant of mine inheritance, and deliver them into the hand of their enemies, and they shall become a prey and a spoil to all their enemies. And we know who that remnant of the Lord's inheritance is. It's Israel. So Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. Right? Next precept, Nehemiah chapter 4, verses 4 and 5. It says, Hear, O our power, for we are despised, and turn their reproach upon their own head, and give them for a prey in the land of captivity, and cover not their iniquity, and let not their sin be blotted out from before thee, for they have provoked thee to anger before the builders. Right? Next precept. Now this one, this next one is Ezekiel chapter 7 verse 21. Ezekiel chapter 7 verses 21. It says, And I will give it into the hands of the strangers for a prey, and to the wicked of the earth for a spoil, and they shall pollute it. And who was given as that prey and that spoil? It's Israel. Because Israel is also known as a people robbed and spoiled. Because of disobedience, we were given into the hands of our enemies. And this is why when you go to Ecclesiastes, it talks about seeing servants on horses and princes walking on the earth, showing you things not in its right estate. Things are not in its right estate. Right? So Israel being a prey to these other nations, this is part of our punishment. This is a part of us being disciplined by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And let's get some precepts where the Lord promised to give the nations to be our prey. Because ultimately, that's what it's always been about. So Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 16. It says, therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured. So in this time, Israel has been devoured. We were devoured. We were that people kept low. But the time is coming where the scriptures say, we now will devour our adversaries. Therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured. And all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity. And they that spoil thee shall be spoiled. And all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. It's perfectly clear in the scriptures. Power is a power of recompense. He's going to recompense to the heathens that which they have done unto us. They devoured us, they consumed us, we were a prey to them, but the Father only allowed this for a time to discipline us. The time is coming, soon at hand, when we will be reinstated at the top of the pecking order, the top of the food chain, if you will. And these heathens that once preyed on us, we will prey on them. Ezekiel, this is the last precept. Ezekiel, chapter 34, verses 22, verses 28. This is verses 22 here. It says, therefore will I save my flock, and they shall no more be a prey, and I will judge between cattle and cattle. So the Lord says he's going to save his flock. Who is his flock? Israel. Israel is known as that lost sheep. When Yahushua said in Matthew 15:24, I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. So even though Israel, Jakes right now, are occupied in the position of prey, we are not actually prey. And the Lord promised to give those heathens that rule over us to be our prey. And let's see. I want to read Ezekiel 34. I read from verse 25. The point is at verse 28. It says, and I will make with them a covenant of peace, and will cause the evil beast to cease out of the land. And that covenant of peace would be the new covenant. That new covenant that is going to be placed in our inward parts. Right? And will cause the evil beast to cease out the land. Those beasts are men. Men who have not been given the law, statutes, and commandments. Men who are not the chosen of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Because scripture says when you don't have the law, you are likened unto a beast. And they shall dwell safely in the wilderness and sleep in the wood. Because when we are reinstated, there will be no more war. There ain't no prey rising up to overpower the predator. And I will make them and the places round about my hill a blessing. And I will cause the shower to come down in a season. There shall be showers of blessings. And the tree of the field shall yield her fruit. And the earth shall yield her increase. And they shall be safe in their land. And shall know that I am Yahweh, when I have broken the bands of their yoke, and delivered them out of the hands of those that serve themselves of them. And they shall no more be a prey to the heathen, neither shall the beast of the land devour them, but they shall dwell safely, and none shall make them afraid. This is prophecy. This is when Israel is restored and we are given back our homeland. How is it, according to this prophecy, could the people who dare now be the true Israelites when they are at war with everyone around them? It doesn't make sense. Understanding the use of the word pray in the scriptures answers a lot of questions. It also proves that these people in the land are not the chosen people. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. I'm your brother Abaniah of the South Arm of the Great Millstone Camp here in Trinidad, Heralds of Yahushai, saying Shalom till the next lesson.